we go. There we go. There we go, guys. Number 3. Yeah. Look at that right there. Check out that fatty. There we go. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Alright guys, I'm here at the worldwide headquarters of Pinhook Fishing Club, and I got some more orders in. Got them in the old bag here. About to head out on an evening fishing adventure. I'm under the weather, so hopefully I'll feel good enough to be able to catch some fish. Alright guys, so I got some gift cards this week, and when I was shopping around I noticed that one of the big box stores had these Mepps bucktail jigs for next to nothing. And Mepps has been put these out recently, and they're pretty good quality. That one's like a craw color. Also got a little jigging wrap, smallest size there. Ooh, and our buddies at Pine Outdoors, I got a bunch of these. If you hadn't checked them out, you got to go check out that company. Lots of cool baits there for crappie. Alright, oh yeah, a little 20 pack. More crappie baits in the white color. I like using that for stained water, for like when I'm up in Iowa. Got some more color choices here. I use those on the little jig spinner, the Mr. Twister's version of a beetle spin. Another bucktail. This one's in kind of a chartreuse color for that stained water. These are going to be perfect for pike up on the Mississippi and in some of the waters I fish up there. Some more Pine Outdoors. These they threw in for me. A little 5-pack they just tossed in. This is a little color that I ordered. I've also got these little fin spins from Trout Magnet Leland Lures, so I'm going to test these out with some of those. It is so humid out here, guys. I'm not even kidding. I'm just standing here and I'm just starting to drip. More fin spin. It's kind of weird. We've been super humid and not much rain. Oh, the Uncle Bucks. These are Helgramites that come pre-rigged, and I've never used his products before, so I'm excited to give these a shot. Probably use those up in Iowa as well. There's the other bucktail. And anything else? I think there's one more Uncle Bucks, kind of a darker color of the Helgramites. Helgramites are dragonfly larvae, I think, when they're bouncing around the bottom of creeks and rivers, and so they're kind of a natural forage for walleye and for smallmouth. Alright guys, hey, the other thing is I got a leather strop to use to sharpen some of these blades I've got, some of these bushcraft knives. A friend of mine recommended getting one of those. I'll make a video on that this summer. And then I also got this cool camping tarp, and I'll do a video on that a little bit later. 19 points on there that you can tie off on. I can use it for a footprint for a tent when I'm camping, or I can use it for like a shade area. I've got some elephant poles I can rig it up with to set it up, and so I'm excited about getting that. It was so cheap on Amazon. It was like 28 bucks for a 10 by 10 outdoor tarp, camping tarp. Alright guys, let's head out there and go do some exploring and see what we can find out there for new places to fish, or maybe I'll go back to the buffalo hole. Let's hit the road. Alright guys, so this is a new pond, and I can already tell you it's going to be rough. It is just packed with cabbage all in here. So it took a bit of a hike to get in here. Sorry for the huffing and puffing and the gagging and wheezing. But anyway, so we're going to check this out. I may have to throw like a topwater frog, or I may try the jig spinner. Anyway, hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Please share, like, and subscribe. And you know, we're growing. Hopefully I can keep it going. And my name's Alan. Thanks for stopping by once again. And we're going to see what we can catch. I think I'm going to start off with, we're going to try the jig spinner. And if that doesn't work, then a topwater frog. All right, let's get rigged up. Got the 2 ultralights, a 5-foot UglyStiks, and then a 6-footer, which is my bass rig. So let's see what we can do. All right, guys, got the little jig spinner with a little orange crappie bait from Pine Outdoors. So we're gonna see what happens here. This is just full of cabbage. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It was tough sledding going through there. I already walked around the edges. I got the fishing boots on and long pants, so that wasn't an issue. But there's just, the cabbage goes all the way around. But that's pretty common with a lot of buffalo holes. You get a lot of algae growth, and it just makes it really difficult. And if they do things naturally, and is that a gar? So if they let things naturally fill up in here, boy, it can just be a real, it can take over. Sometimes you'll have some ponds where they get in there and clean them up. Oh man, that breeze feels good. Oh, I had a chaser. Not very big, but he chased. Trying to figure out if that is a stick or if that is a gar. I think it's just a stick. Oh, no, no, no. That was a fish. Dang it. And I got hung up in here. He was sitting on top of the water there. Dang it, guys, I saw him. Let me get right back in there. Come on, don't get stuck up in there. He hit it, guys, he hit it. He hit it, but he didn't take it. Crying out loud, he was all over it. Oh, man. Yeah, he popped it, but he just didn't stick with it. The thing is, I can't tell if it was a gar or what the heck it was. Now he's over here. He's right in there. I think I'm going to switch to a Whopper Plopper 60. All right, guys. I got the Whopper Plopper 60 in this little perch color. Went right over him. He didn't want any part of it. He just sat there. I don't know if you can see him right out there. There's another one out further. The problem is the stinking cabbage. But I've also got a Booyah pad crasher I can use. Just a little bit. Alright, so we'll throw this around. And then I'll let you know if I switch to the pad crasher. Alright guys, check this out. So I'm over here and take a look down in here. There's a game trail that goes right down through there. This is a heavy, heavy cover. That's got to be rough for them to come up this steep bank to come up to get to the water. All right, still throwing this. The thing is, whether we're gonna get a hit or not. I've seen some turtles come up and look at it, but I'm just going nice and easy, nothing too fast. Because with this crazy cover, for them to ambush, they're gonna need time to come up with a game plan. I hadn't seen any more gar cruising through since that one. And then the other one that's like way the heck out there. Then the next thing is, if I do hook a fish, it's going to be a real mess trying to get him out of if he dives into that cover. Because I'm using, I think on this one I still got the 4-pound line. The cabbage fish. All right, one more cast and then we're gonna head up this trail a little bit. On the way back is when I'll try the pad crasher. So I've seen some dinky fish piddling around in here. Some little slick nickels, but man, there's definitely saw a gar, 2 gar, but nothing in terms of bass. So we're gonna go up this trail a little bit and see what we can see. There's supposed to be another little fishing hole up here, so we'll go check that out. Here's the other pond. The main lake is off to our left. That's Lake Texoma. Looks like we got this little creek here. Ooh, boy, that's looking rough. You can see we haven't had any big spring rains. Usually this thing is Looks like it's got to be flowing. This would be a good little place for crappie and gar to spawn if the water was flowing through here. It leads right out to the lake because they'll come right up the lake in here to spawn. So we'll see if we can catch something in here. I'm gonna scope out this area over here. It looks pretty clear. There's a duck with her little ones. What do you think, guys? Stagnant water. I don't want to get too caught up in that grass down there. Bug Central plus these dang water moccasins. All right. Let me do a little jig fishing also below a bobber. Let's run this little channel here first. Boy, she cleared out with her little ones. Way the heck back in there. You can see in the banks there where catfish can lay in there. Once this gets filled in, man, we just hadn't had the rains. Last year, we had too much and everything was flooded out, but I didn't make it back into here. So, I've been fishing quite a while here. I know everyone says, hey, get to the fishing cuts when you're catching something. Well, that is very important, but I do have some buddies and viewers that, man, just like the places I go, and they like to see all of this kind of stuff, check everything out. They don't really skip ahead through the videos like most of us do when we're trying to see how the fishing is going. They kind of like the serenity of it, the ASMR type stuff. But man, this is a cool place. Just nothing's biting. I may go back to the other buffalo hole where I normally fish. All right, guys, made it back out to the buffalo hole that we all know. It was a hike to get out here. Boy, I'm just dripping. It is so humid. Just throwing the little jig spinner, aka the Twister, Mr. Twister version of the beetle spin. Nothing yet. I'm about to strap on one of those Uncle Buck creature baits. Man, it sure is beautiful out here. Right, boys, we're hooked up on the Uncle Buck's creature bait. It's a little slick nickel. Boy, he came up and just hammered that. Easy. Did it bug his eye? No, he's all right. All right, that's what it looks like. And man, he just chopped the heck out of it. I got the little bobber set really short. Well, at least we didn't get skunked. Oh yeah, guys, thanks for being patient as I was exploring that new place, walking around, hiking. It was kind of interesting to go check out. If we get some more rain, those will definitely be worth scoping out. All right, guys, one of my new colors I got. So I've been switching out. I tried the green. Nothing on the green. They have names, but of course I can't remember them. So we're trying this white one out. Again, this is a Mr. Twister jig spinner, which is essentially a beetle spin. So I just let it sink, and then I just do like a real slow crank in. All right, guys, we're hooked up, fish on. Boy, off to my right I had a what is this? Oh, it's a little crappie. Off to my right, all at the same time, there goes a snake over there. All at the same time, right over there, bait fish hit in like a 30-yard circle. They're all hit the surface at once. Something was down there, maybe a gar hunting. Check out that guy. It's a little white crappie. Let's get him back in there. On this little white Pine Outdoors little jig spinner. Yeah, right over here, just all of a sudden, poof, they all hit the surface. And I was like, what is going on? So I'm gonna come over here without stepping in this ant bed, and I'm gonna fire a cast out there. Right there. Well, nothing. All right, guys, be shown. We got another one right where... No! Are you kidding me? I lost him. Dang it, all right in the middle of all that. How did I lose him? Dang. Boy, I tell you what, that breeze feels good. Dang it. Right in there. I just let her sink and was playing it a little. How in the heck did it not stay hooked? What a bust. Check out the poppies that are in here. Yeah, this kind of grass you got to be careful, because you get like a little clear area like that down there. I know it's a little anthill, but the snakes will lay on that to sun up a little. Dang. So I had a nice fish on over there. See, out there in the middle I can see a whole bunch of fish schooling on the surface. I don't know if those are those little catfish, or they sure weren't the same thing as those bait fish that all freaked out over here. They look like those little bullheads, but yeah, super young ones. Yeah. Dang. That sure is That stinks. I had that nice one. All right, we're getting back in there. See right down there, one of those little snakes going right here, right there. All right, guys, one more color change. Different kind of a chartreuse and blue. Want to wish all the moms out there happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. A special time of year. So I hope everyone has a great day tomorrow. Hopefully you can get out and do some fishing too. Oh yeah, that's a good color. That's a good color in there. All right, guys, we're hooked up. Looks like a little, ooh, it's a little warmouth. Check it out. That's pretty cool. He choked it, so I'm gonna have to get the pliers. Be right back. All right, guys, there he goes. All right, guys, on him, I got him on this little green fluorescent size 1 MEPS. It's like that fire chartreuse color. Right in here close. Just a few feet out there. We're hooked up, boys, on the Thunderbug. Ah, it's one of these. Wow, he hit a Thunderbug. Holy cow. All right, guys, let me take care of him. The other thing is just snake over here eating a fish. All right, there he is. Get a little sunlight on him. And then over here, there he is. I don't know if you can see him. The snake is eating that fish. Man, he's gonna try to gag that whole thing down. Hopefully you guys can see him. Pretty cool. We're hooked up, guys. Can't tell what it is yet. Oh, it's down in the cabbage. Dang it. Ah, check it out. It's one of our buddies. All right, he choked that. Let me get that out of there. There he goes. All right, guys. Last cast. It's gonna wrap it up for me for this evening. Had a good time, especially since the wind wasn't blowing so crazy. Yeah, I had to deal with a bunch of snakes like this one zipping right in front of me here. They're all through here. There's that one over there that's still trying to eat that fish. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hey, if you want to help me out, please like and share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Drop a comment in there what you're using for your crappie fishing. And man, we're getting pretty close to summertime, aren't we? School's almost out. Fishing's starting to heat up. Good stuff. Great time of year. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you then.
Bye-bye.